The 2020 West African Secondary Schools Certificate Examination was historic. It was the one that assessed and evaluated the first batch of the free senior high school students. In all, over 375,000 candidates sat for the examination in various subjects. The exam was fraught with a lot of irregularities. Exam questions leakage and invigilators aiding candidates to cheat were some of the general exam malpractices during the year under review. Some teachers were even interdicted for their alleged role in the leakage and general examination malpractice. Many stakeholders doubted the credibility of the 2020 WAEC. It's been a year down the line. An assessment of the examination was conducted by educational think tank Africa Education Watch. The executive director explains the assessment was triggered by the gravity of malpractices witnessed and the unprecedented leakage of names and contacts of examiners, as well as questions for all but 2 subjects.
On the 17th of August 2020, EduWatch, as part of our monitoring activities, intercepted a leaked Excel spreadsheet. The spreadsheet contained 1,520 names, telephone numbers, email addresses, residential addresses, the schools, subject areas of examiners who were markers of WAEC, and they were markers at the secondary school level. Reportedly, the list the list that WAEC had intended to use to mark WASI 2020.
He outlined some of the recommendations in the report compiled after the research.
We need to regulate WAEC. The Ministry of Education must set up a regulator of assessment and regulate WAEC. Not only WAEC, but other assessment bodies before the activities become ungovernable. We need to break the WAEC monopoly. WAEC operates in several other countries, but they do not have a monopoly in Nigeria, for instance. We need to break the WAEC monopoly. When competition comes in, we believe that WAEC will adapt technologies that will reduce the human involvement or human element in the question value chain, which is one of the key reasons why there is leakage. We need to divorce MOE and GES from WAEC governing committees. WAEC needs to digitize the question distribution value chain.
The president of the National Association of Graduate Teachers, Angel Kabonu, supports the think tank's recommendation on the digitization of West African Examination Council's system of generating and setting questions.
I agree with Kofi when you said that we should start asking ourselves the question whether the maintaining one single examination board called WAEC is advisable. The next thing that we have to ask ourselves is to find out why a student, parents, and teachers will want to get themselves involved in getting examination questions to children prior to the exams. It's an indication that society is more or less examination oriented, and they believe that passing and getting the pass mark is more important than the knowledge acquisition, which is actually the basis for which we have examination.
Education consultant at the Ministry of Education's Reforms Secretariat, Akwesi Adai Boahin, admits that the issues raised by stakeholders are grave matters that must be tackled.
To be honest, I personally have been very much concerned about these issues that we've raised. And we all know that the system is not been working well. The system needs to be fixed. And we are not really getting the right, if you like, results that we always pat ourselves at the back saying that we are doing well as a country. We are not doing well at all because the situation isn't as great as we think. And therefore, I know that these recommendations need to be tackled very seriously. And I am very sure that, Kofi, a door is open for us to sit down to discuss this the ministry would take this recommendation seriously.